Hey, me, Makari. You joined Discord and Twitch. Hey, thanks, bye. So I might be a little bit out of... by the way, Twitch, I know you're being rapscallions right now, but please say hello to the YouTube side of things, please. Just get along with each other, please, for the love of God.
Hi, everyone. I'm Asad Kizilbash.
Thank you for the gift sub, Lord.
PlayStation Studios.
Thanks, Lord of South, for gifting 1 subs to the community.
One of the newest members of the PlayStation Studios family, Firewalk. This team brings together...
Oh, shoot.
Lord of South gifted a tier 1 sub to Arietha Fox. It's
gonna be an interesting thing to see how much Microsoft shutting down all these other studios is going to affect this. I feel like there's going to be a bunch of knock-on effects that we're going to see from not getting things like the new Doom game or whatever. I'll be interested to see what we actually get out of this.
Some of the most talented developers in our industry, with an incredible pedigree in the online multiplayer space. We announced their first game, Concord, last year.
Concord?
And today, they're revealing gameplay captured in-engine on PS5. But first,
do I know what this is?
Here's an extended vignette introducing some of the cool characters you'll find in the Concord galaxy.
Guys, one's in chat if I'm stupid. All right, here we go. Looks kind of cool. It reminds me a little bit of Frostpunk. I've got like everything like revolving around this one big thing in the middle. Oh. He's like a Star Trek guy. So... Star Wars? Kind of getting a bit of a Star Wars vibe out of it. Wait, you know what I'm getting the vibe of? This is like, do you guys remember Lawbreakers? Do you guys remember Lawbreakers? That random game that came out around the same time as Overwatch that died instantly, even though it was amazing? Yeah, that mixed with Marvel. Animation quality's great.
Oh, jukebox.
It wasn't the plan. It was a spontaneous, creative decision made after years of careful research.
Being really old and almost dying a bunch doesn't count as research.
Almost dying is the best way to learn how not to die. Besides, it worked, didn't it?
How much longer for the upload?
Oh, that looks horrible. I don't want to eat that.
You'll like it. Trust me.
No. Do not trust him.
Whoa. Where's this coming from?
It's coming from you back on the ship saying, trust me, we're professionals. We'll stick to the plan. We can do this. And then, that. That?
No, this is very Marvel. I'm getting Thor Ragnarok. No, Thor. The Thor where Thor gets to fight the Hulk. That one, yeah. Whatever that one was called, I've completely forgotten. Either it's got the same vibe to it.
Was not the plan.
Technically, it was a plan. It just wasn't the same plan that we started with.
If we don't
Love
leave
and Thunder.
with this blue button...
Amar, we will.
Like that whole area.
I'll be waiting outside.
Oh no.
No one
Is that the consequences of their
We'll
actions?
be taking this off your hands.
What? This?
Funny.
Use hot sauce. Damn, the animation quality really is great. I love seeing games that have stylized characters. Ooh, robotic legs, yes! Neuron activation, neuron activation!
Meet at the rendezvous point.
Wait, what? Where's the rendezvous?
This is gonna be one of those hero shooters, isn't it? This is gonna be an Overwatch game. This is gonna be a PvP Overwatch game, I can tell.
Copy that, Bill.
Yeah, because these are their abilities. You got the tank, you got the sniper.
Well played.
Fine. They only got one of my legs.
How are those hands?
Oh, those stylized. But then again, so did Overwatch before it turned to shit.
How bad is it? You're still mad at me? Got him.
One off. This is you.
It is a really cool animation. I will give you that.
I am developing a taste for destruction.
I love a robot with destructive tendencies. All right, Baymax.
This would be a very dishonorable way for us all to die.
Don't worry. Nobody's dying dishonorably. And also, we're bringing this back with us.
Whatever this is.
Hey, Mark. What are you doing?
She betraying you? She doing a betray?
Getting us to the rendezvous point.
Ooh! Oh no!
Perhaps we should have let go also.
One off. Do not dare.
Well, we were supposed to stick together.
If you let go, I
Never leave me.
swear I will be
Oh,
vengeance.
look, there they are.
Surely she could have just said that there was a ship below them.
Dishonorable death.
Almost dying is the best way to learn how not to die. Or something.
I knew this was gonna work.
wasn't
Okay, so how long until one of them betrays them?
The plan.
Well, it just wasn't the one we started with. All right, another satisfied customer. Goods delivered.
Not, dude. Not. You can't do that. You can't. I know it doesn't have exactly the same design type, but the second I saw this thing, it's like that shit from Outlaw
Another
Star.
satisfied customer. Goods delivered. I sent everyone their cut.
Ooh, yeah.
So do you, like, carry it around with you for emergency bland situations or whatever?
Hey, Mara. Don't joke about something like this.
Our next job is somewhere with less
We'll
scaffolding.
have no scaffolding. Zero scaffolding. I promise. We were apart for so long. I thought I'd never feel your fiery embrace again.
You sound ridiculous.
Am I the only one that's pissed off whenever I get a trailer with no gameplay? Like, this is cool and everything, but what the is the game? Show us gameplay. If you're gonna show for trailers, show us the game.
First-person shooter set in the vibrant sci-fi universe of the
Okay,
Concord galaxy.
maybe some gameplay. Maybe
In
some
Concord,
gameplay.
From the moment you log on, you're part of the crew of the North Star, a group of guns for hire known in our galaxy as free gunners. Free gunners are those lucky enough to be free to roam the stars.
There's a team shooter.
They take high-stake jobs on worlds across wild space, where they face other fiercely competitive free gunner crews. Here's the very first look at the gameplay of Concord.
If this is a PvP game, it's gonna be dead within a week. I'm gonna say it. If this game is just PvP, it'll be dead within a week.
Free gunning.
It can look as good as you want it to, and it does look
But
gorgeous.
it's our work, and we don't take it for granted. Being a free gunner means, well, you're free.
Right on target. Yeah, you better run.
Free gunners have a shot at making something of themselves.
Yeah.
A chance to be someone.
Yeah. I feel like this is just a game mode. This is the exact reason why Battle Royales fell off. If your game is just one game mode, it ain't gonna work. Either that, or you're gonna have to do a lot later down the line to make it get people back into playing it.
Need a second to fix myself up.
No, this is just Lawbreakers. This is hold the fucking phone. This is Lawbreakers, just more cartoony. Look at this nonsense. This came out in 2017, by the way. The cinematic. Look at this. The cinematic is even relatively the same. They're all fighting over a MacGuffin. They're all up in the sky. They've got robots with them. It's like they said, "Hey, here, make Lawbreakers, but don't make it too obvious." You got the character that's flying all over the place, all fighting over the MacGuffin. And then the gameplay. I I'm sorry, but it's like, hey, don't copy Lawbreaker's homework, but don't make it too obvious, you know. I think Lawbreakers would even be better because it had much more verticality and fast movement to it. Like, oh wow, yeah, no, sorry, this game's dead within a week of it launching. Yeah, no, this game's dead.
And in the wild,
This game's already dead. This game's not even released and it's dead already.
You won't survive on your own.
Yeah, arena shooters just don't work. Like, if you're gonna make an arena shooter, and I can't believe I'm gonna say this, Destiny. If you're gonna make a shooter like this, a PvP loot shooter, or Battleborn, or anything, there needs to be a story. There needs to be something you can actively progress through. Like, this is not a game in of itself. This is a game mode. Think about Destiny. Destiny has a story that you can follow, and it would say whatever you want about the story. But PvP works because it's just something tangentially to the side of the story. It's something you can do as well as the main gameplay loop. Yeah, this looks boring.
Endless rage!
It looks slow. I mean, it looks cool. It's very pretty. It's very stylized, but it's nothing that you haven't seen from every other arena shooter or other things out there. But you cannot make just an arena shooter in this day and age. There needs to be something else to it.
Take any job.
I mean, who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this will be cool. And I'm sure when this launches, and I'm going to predict it now, when this launches, every content creator and their mum will jump on this for 5 minutes. You'll get all the VTubers doing their clicky little collabs. You'll get all the other content creators jumping on it because it's the new hot thing. And then a week later, it'll be dead and everyone will move on to whatever the next thing is. Yeah, and someone in my chat said, why play this when you can play every other game out there that's more established, more developed, you already have your sunk cost fallacy in?
We're the free gunner crew of the...
If this had other game modes, maybe PvE, maybe a story mode, it would probably stick around way more. But there's no... Like, people don't want to start learning a new PvP game when they've already got time in other things. Like, this is going to go exactly the way of Lawbreakers and every other arena shooter that's come out that hasn't dynamified itself.
North Star. And together, we're going to make our mark on this galaxy.
You can get a much better, like, and again, I can't believe I'm going to say this. You get the same PvP experience by playing Call of Duty. And if you want a fantasy experience, you play Titanfall. And if you want something a bit more cartoony, play Apex. Or any other, or the Valorant even.
The crew is gathering. Would you like to join us?
I mean, the thing I'll give this from what I've seen, at least the characters are interesting. But that's kind of a given when you have an arena shooter where you got to make sure every character is dynamic for each other. Like if you have an arena, if you have a game that's solely sold around how unique each individual character is, you need that Team Fortress 2 approach of making sure every character is very distinct from each other. So that shouldn't really be accredited as a good thing. That's a standard. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the sub.
We leaned on the strengths and background of our team to make a tight,
I'm gonna be like a $1.50 here, guys. I'm skipping this.
We focused a ton of our
yeah, no, this is like I'm done with this already. Sorry, guys. I if you wanted me to see the rest of it, I'm not interested. It looks nice, but it's gonna be dead within a week. Ooh, God of War on PC. Dude, we're gonna have to play it again. We're gonna have to play it again. I love God of War. We'll play it again when it's on PC.
Calm and reasonable.
Such a good game. Such a fucking good game. Now we can finally play it in more than 30 frames a second.
We don't really want war.
I'm gonna say it as well. This was better than the this was better than 2016 God of War. The characters, I mean, it took everything from the original God of War and just improved it. It made Kratos more relatable. It made him more human. Thor was an amazing antagonist. Odin is like one of the most antithetical main villains of any game. Like, you think of the main baddie of a game, you think of someone hulking, massive, mighty, something overbearing, something huge. But he's presented as this scrawny old guy. But then you realize how powerful he is. Like, he's one of those bosses that you don't fight, but just his presence and his existence in the game is what spurs the entire story on. It's like God of War, the storytelling in this God of War was leagues above the first God of War game. In the first one, it was kind of like point A to point B to point C, a little bit of subtle undertelling. But this took that, all of that, and dialed it up by 3.
Do you, Kratos?
War is coming. The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok.
I will say, yeah, if this game requires PSN to log in, it's going to go the same way as Helldivers. Which is a shame, because everyone should experience God of War Ragnarok. Everyone should play this. And I fucking will if it comes out on PC, when it does.
Odin's got tricks up his sleeve we haven't dared to consider.
We have guests! They're too fast!
God, I love this game. Oh, and it comes with the DLC as well. Nice. That's the roguelike mode, if I'm not mistaken. By the by, something I didn't know about the DLC until later. The voice actor for Ares is the voice actor for Alucard from the original Hellsing series. Go back and listen to Ares, and then remind yourself what Alucard sounds like. You'll see what I mean.
Fate only binds you if you let it. Do what is necessary. Not because it is written.
Such a good game. It's gonna be such a shame they're gonna rely on PSN. Like, I don't know if you guys saw this. The PlayStation just had a new co-CEO join, and they gave a demonstration, or rather a public talk recently. And the co-CEO basically spent the entire time saying that PlayStation is going to be doubling down on exclusivity and requiring people to be a part of their system in order for you to consume their content. And if that's the case, dude, I think PlayStation's gonna die. Like, give Microsoft shit for what you will. At least they aren't locking you in like PlayStation's trying to. Like, PlayStation are so scared of competition at this point that they're doing everything in their power to make you feel like you are obligated to be their slave. And nobody wants to fucking do that. Nobody wants to have to, like, sign up to a system they don't necessarily want to be like, if they truly understood gaming, like, what this is the epitome of a company that no longer understand their audience and who no longer understand who it is they're trying to appease. Because if they did, they'd understand that people who play games want that freedom. They don't want to feel like a commodity. And the second you start treating them, like, the second you force somebody to sign up to your system to play the games they've paid for, it creates this level of apathy from the consumer that makes them feel like a metric. And people who play games don't want to feel that way. They want to feel like they're valued and human, and they're a part of what's being made. The second you treat them like a metric, the second you treat them like a statistic, it creates that dissonance between corporate shill, and it kind of removes that human element. There's no longer that relativity of, hey, we're all guys just trying to play games, right? No, now it's, you're the corporate shill, and we're the consumer. We don't want to feel like we're the consumer. We want to feel like we're just there to play games. We want to feel like we're just, yes, statistically, we are consumers. But we want to feel like it's organic. We want to feel like there is respect given and respect earned from the audience. And the second you force people to sign up, you remove that entirely. You make the person feel like they are nothing more than a metric. Look at Blizzard. Blizzard encourage you to log on for daily login rewards. They do everything in their power to up their average engagement numbers. And because of that, no one has any faith in Blizzard anymore. Nobody's willing to give them the credit of the doubt. Nobody's willing to put their faith in Blizzard because they've lost any faith that was given, any faith that was earned. Like, when you are a studio, you are banking people's goodwill. You are banking their faith. And every time you do something that is anti-consumer, you're burning that goodwill and that faith. And eventually, people do lose it. And PlayStation are going in a very quick path to get to that level of apathy. But, you know, that aside, I do love God of War, so I'd be excited. Ooh, are we gonna see Wukong? That's another one I'm looking forward to. Wukong and oh fuck, there was another one as well. What's this though? Final Fantasy?
Soldiers and officials alike.
Dynasty Warriors?
The people for personal gain.
Maybe Dynasty Warriors?
Must turn to thievery for food.
A Megaforce. I know who that is.
Perhaps this is heaven's way of lamenting the state of the land.
This looks like Dynasty
Men
Warriors.
Are powerless at the feet of the divine. But even so, someone must act.
Looks pretty cool. Oh, I love me these Dynasty Warrior themed games. Like, games where you get to control an army in a third-person perspective, just love it. And the thing is, I don't know if you guys have played this, but there's a few games out there that show that you can have this kind of game in a
8
PvP
months
mode.
with a cute Carrie. Let's go. Hello, Carrie.
What
How
was that
are
game
you today?
called? There was a game that came out relatively a while ago. Not Mordhau? Was it Mordhau? Games where you're like a commander and you lead platoons in a third-person perspective. Those kind of games kick ass, and you can make them work in a PvP fashion. We need more games like this. Like, it's a shame because, you guys remember For Honor? For Honor was a little bit like this on launch, and then it kind of turned more into a PvP game, specifically hero versus hero. Yeah, think of Mordhau. Think of what was that other one that was sort of a live service that was more MMO? Oh, because there's a few of these kind of games. There was one that we got sponsored for a while ago. I can't remember what the name of it is for the life of me, but it was so live servicey and pay to win. Conquerors of Blade, yes. Conquerors of Blades. That game is basically the best, like, but say what you will about Conqueror's Blade. As pay to win as it is, Conqueror's Blade was a great example about how you can make these sort of army versus army games into a PvP game and make it work. Like, all you need is Conqueror's Blade mechanics in a less pay-to-win environment, a less live service environment. This looks very Dynasty Warriors-esque as well. Oh, this is so Dynasty Warriors. I love it. Man, I remember when I was like 15, 16 playing Dynasty Warriors 3 and running up against Lu Bu for the first time. That shit still sticks in my head so much because of how overpowered that guy was. Fuck, I miss Dynasty Warriors. It's a shame that it's turned into a gacha system now. Like, Dynasty Warriors of modern era is just a cash cow. It's such a shame. Yeah, this is so Dynasty Warriors. I love it. Hyrule Warriors? Yes, Hyrule Warriors! Okay, Hyrule Warriors was something I never played, but I saw a lot of. Hyrule Warriors was Dynasty Warriors, but for weebs. And this is a Dynasty Warriors game. It looks like they find, like, okay, so cool. It looks like they've dialed back on the egregious bullshit that they were doing previously. Because the last time I saw Dynasty Warriors was when they were kind of going down the avenue of live service and bullshit microtransactions and turning into more of like a, hey, give us money. Money now. We want money. God, I miss Dynasty Warriors 3. That scene of Lu Bu rocking up for the first time still sticks in my head so much.
Momo.
What in the weeb hell is this?
It wasn't a dream.
Final Fantasy?
We were really transported to Mirrorland.
Palworld?
The path of a
Palworld
stylist
DLC?
is never easy. So, are you ready for it? Ready. Ready. Ready.
Oh no. It's a gacha game. Anime waifu, the gacha game? I'm sorry, but in the modern era where people make crap in Unreal Engine, this kind of thing looks like a bit like a cash cow. I'm just gonna say. I mean, yay, anime game. Here's the problem though. We've been privy to so many gacha anime games. They all look the same. Like, I didn't even realize, like, I don't know if you guys have seen this other game that came out recently, Wuthering Heights, whatever it's called. I saw somebody playing Wuthering Heights, and I straight up thought it was just Genshin Impact. I thought I tuned in and they were just playing some Genshin Impact in their spare time whilst they were waiting for Wuthering Heights to download, or Wuthering Waves, or whatever it's called. It's just Genshin Impact. Like, this is what I keep talking about. When you have anime games, it's so hard to differentiate one game from another because they all look the same. Like, you have to try so hard to make your anime game look even remotely different from other anime games. I'll be honest, I'm getting some, like, the humans in this are giving me some Uncanny Valley vibes. Like, if you're gonna do an anime character or an anime aesthetic, I feel like you either need to go full hog into, like, composited Borderlands style CG, or go for, like, complete 2D graphic style. Because this middle ground makes your characters look like mannequins. And I hate mannequins. Like, everything other than the humans looks great. But these characters look so weird. They look so bizarre. I don't like it. I really don't like it. It's got that it's got that Alita Battle Angel problem. Okay, someone in my chat just said they look like Japanese sex dolls. Based and true. They do, they look like dolls. And I guess that might be the point, but it's giving me some major Uncanny Valley.
Is it you who pursues infinity?
I mean, it looks okay.
Or is infinity awaiting you?
Oh, hi 2B. Mom, can we have 2B? Can we have 2B? Stars!
Feuds.
What's this? Monster Hunter?
I have seen the miracles you so claim.
Wukong? No.
Until the towering shadow.
Sekiro 2?
Vanished.
God, PlayStation, you gotta stop pandering to the Japanese market, my dude. So much weeb crap at the moment.
Into the mist.
This looks good, though. Looks interesting.
I pray for their grace. But all that came were inferior
Ooh,
shades.
pretty.
Why do we have to bear the consequences of such power?
Okay. Looks kind of cool.
War.
No, you can't just show me that and just try and get. Wait, is that an Egusi? Yeah, is that a Borlusi back there? That is a very Ussy shaped hole right there. Also, Mommy, I'm sorry, Mommy, I'm sorry, Mommy.
War.
Oh, not just a mommy. That's a lizard mommy. I'm in. Take my guys. Take my money. Take my money. Take my fucking money right now. Can we get some Mac 1 monies in the chat, please? Take my money. Take my money. You sold me at sexy muscly waifu.
Mortality. These essences shall not fall.
You know what? I can be made a hypocrite the second you present me muscly waifus.
Into your treacherous hands.
I'm not afraid of completely making myself a hypocrite if it means I get to get stepped on by a muscly waifu. I mean, what? Who said that?
With emissaries, grant us the forgotten miracles.
Okay, this looks cool.
From above.
I'm getting some very Elden Ring, but much more weeby vibes. Elden Ring, but more weeby.
This desolate land needs a sprinkle of
Elden Ring with Monster Hunter, maybe?
madness.
Yeah, Elden Ring crossed with Monster Hunter. I feel like that's going to be what this is.
Remember, no matter what happens.
Oh no, one thing scarier than monsters. A child.
Not betray this world.
Huh. Interesting. The Last of Us, but Japanese. Alright, what's next? Show me what you got. My dance is bam off. Now I need to fuck?
I thought I could be a hero.
Nope.
And break the curse.
Oh, is this a VR game?
But I was
It is, isn't it? It's a VR game.
There is no hope here.
I'm sorry to say, but the second you make your game VR, you're instantly destining your game for austerity. VR is such a limited thing to get into, with such a barrier for entry, that it ends up being that so few people play this kind of thing. Which is a shame, because, like, I love VR. I think that we need to see more games that innovate the idea of VR. But with how hard VR is to get and even use, most people ain't gonna see this game.
And the gods that walk among us.
Which is probably good, because we need less
thirst for
people
death.
dealing with motion sickness. So, Skyrim, but VR. Cool. Titan, thank you for the reset, dude. Tier 3. Ooh,
Thanks, Ted, and
That's a
plays
big boy.
games and for the sub.
that's a big boy.
The poison in my veins begs me to kill.
Like, let's face it, who really uses VR? Mostly furries and weebs who spend their time ERPing in VR chat. Anyone else who has a VR system who isn't in that category are usually 12 years old who've been given a VR by their parents because they don't want to have to look after their kid that day. This is the way it is.
You in the ground.
The power of our
It looks pretty cool.
is immeasurable.
It does look very, very cool.
Thought I could
Yo,
be a
3
hero.
feet.
But heroes don't survive the Forsaken Lands.
So this is VR Skyrim with Shadow of the Colossus. Cool.
Only monsters do.
Wow. Yeah, so VR Shadow of the Colossus, cool. What now? Wukong? No. Aliens? Yo, aliens! New aliens game, but it's in VR. Okay, it's in VR, never mind. Nah, never mind, it's in VR. What in the 30 frames a second is this? Why'd you go from 120 FPS here to like 30 FPS in the actual narrative, in the actual thing? Like, what is this? Why are you showing at the state of play your game that can't even run at 30 frames a second? What are you doing? What are you doing? This is giving your audience the best example of your work, and this is what you give them? That's not even 30 frames a second. Okay. Okay, I can't even say anything about that, but it looks like dog water. I think I'd rather try and play Alien Isolation in VR than that. Oh no, an Aliens game where the alien jumps at... Maybe one day we'll get like an Aliens game that completely subverts expectations and just throws like an anime waifu at you instead.
Hey everyone, I'm Sean Benson. I'm back on State of Play to introduce more exciting titles
Hi, Sean.
coming to PlayStation.
Hi, Sean.
Starting with
Sean!
the highly anticipated
Press X to
PvP shooter,
Jason!
playable soon on PS5.
Sean! 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 Okay, Marvel time. Marvel time! It's gonna be shit, I know it. Marvel can't put out anything these days. Oh, no, it's NetEase. It's fucking Justice League, isn't it? This better not be Justice League. Oh, no, wait, this is that new Overwatch type game they're making, I think. Uh-huh. Yeah. Why is he so caked up? Why is Venom rocking around with an entire bakery? I'm not complaining. Shut up, chat. Shut up. I'm allowed to simp. So this is the Overwatch clone, right?
All realities converge here.
Yeah, this is like the Overwatch game. Hero shooter. I think. Yeah, this is a Marvel Overwatch game. And you know, it looks pretty good. I would play this over whatever the fuck this game at the beginning was any day.
Together.
Hey guys, look, Overwatch 2, but better. Isn't it funny that another game made Overwatch 2, but better? I mean, who knows? Maybe this game's gonna be shit, but it looks... This looks like what Overwatch 2 should have been.
Who needs a power-up? Free fire zone.
Hello, Soldier 76.
Insignificant gnats.
Oh, damn. You know what always gets me when you get, like, a Marvel adaptation? Everyone's so used to seeing what these characters look like in the cinematic universe. You know, Robert Downey Jr., and all those, like, actors playing these characters. So whenever we get a game that doesn't base the characters off of the design from the cinematic universe, people lose their fucking minds going like, oh, that's not what Magneto looks like. That's not what Iron Man looks like. Oh, blah, 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 blah. But it's kind of cool. I like it. I like seeing the adaptations. Yeah, people forget that the designs for the cinematic universe were based off of comics. Okay, so Star-Lord is Reaper. Spider-Man has armor for some reason.
Gonna get sticky.
Oh! How long do you think it's going to be before this game gets into controversy for making the butts too big? How long before they take the Overwatch way out and nerf the buttocks? If they do not nerf the butt, I will play this. If they don't nerf the thickness of the characters, it's instantly better than Overwatch. Also, that Venom design though, that Venom design, oh baby. Guys, I'm not saying I'm weak for muscle.
Okay, let's see how.
Did they waifu our Galactus? Galactus, more like Galact me, Galact mommy. Oh my god.
Mankind has conquered space.
Okay, Diva. Okay, all we need you to say is nerf this. Oh wait, it's a cat. Wait, really? Huh. Also, hi, Mackenzie. I never knew. I'm a bit out of touch when it comes to... Oh! Oh! Wukong? Wukong! Wukong! Please Wukong! Please Wukong these nuts! Please Wukong! No, it's not Wukong. Shit. Sekiro? For Honor, but China? Wukong. Is this seriously just a 1v1 For Honor clone? But China edition? I feel like I don't need to repeat myself at this point, but if your game is as simple and two-dimensional as this, I don't think you got much hope of it succeeding. This kind of game just doesn't work. The same reason like other games doesn't work. You can't have a game that's just a single concept like that. The only reason why I was getting kind of excited for that Marvel game was because it's Marvel and immensely stylized. And it looks very well polished. You either have to make something very unique and working to an IP that already exists, or you have to start from scratch and make something that's actually worth playing. I don't know. I don't know what to make about that one. It looks
Hello,
okay.
Friends and fans. I'm super excited to welcome all my pals back to the annual Blackwood Winter Getaway.
Until Dawn?
Oh, nice one.
You can't hide from me, Michael.
Yeah, it's Until Dawn, right? Is it Until Dawn remastered?
So much to me that we're all still here together.
Fight the break of dawn.
I feel like someone's watching us.
There's just no one out there.
Let's make this one trip we will never forget.
Yeah, this is Until Dawn. I never played Until Dawn, but I saw, I think, PewDiePie playing it.
Mike, Emily?
What do you mean, Beelzebub? This is a new model, smiley face. It's just me, but low resolution. I didn't have the brain capacity to put myself at,
It's horrible.
with
I don't want to make hasty
ray tracing
decisions
today.
that get everyone killed. We should stay put right here until dawn.
She said it! Roll credits!
You can't let me die!
Dude, I so wanted to play this when it came out. I have never played it. I really want to. If this game comes out soon, I will totally play it on stream. Maybe it'll come out for Halloween. If it comes out for Halloween, we're playing this for Halloween. 'Cause I love this kind of stuff. Like, I'm a very big fan of, like, the Quarry series. Like, the Dark Stories series. Yes! Okay. Wait. Coming to PS5 and PC. Fall of 20... Halloween. It's coming out for Halloween. All right, I'm going to say this now. I'm going to play this. I am playing this 100% for Halloween. I wanted to play the original back when it first came out, and I've played some of the Dark Stories, like the Quarry and everything, and I love them so much. This is how you do a sort of by the numbers storytelling, but oh god, it looks so good. Okay, cool. That's a good one. Been pretty good showcase so far. Path of Exiles! Guys, one's in chat if you're okay with me skipping this. I'll be honest, I love the fact that Path of Exile 2 exists, but I literally give zero shits about Path of Exile. I am not...
Ogum was once a peaceful land.
I get that it's a massive up, and it's gonna... Like, what I'll say is that Path of Exiles 2 is gonna make Diablo 4 look like crap. It's gonna be free to play, and it's gonna show Diablo what they should have done. But I am not an ARPG fan. This is the kind of stuff I might play once in my own time, but I'm not that eager to play or even look at this. So yeah, I'm gonna skip. I guess if you guys want to watch this yourself, by all means, click the link in the description. I just don't care. I'm not much of a fan. I'm not going to get anything out of watching this, other than getting bored off my socks. I'm sure it's going to be great. I'm sure it's awesome. Path of Exiles 1 was amazing. This is probably going to be even better. And I've seen a lot of it. It looks great. It looks like they're making massive improvements. They're doing what Diablo should have done. But that's the end of it for me. Silent Hill? Silent Hill! Yes!
Excuse me.
Yes! Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
I loved the original Silent Hill series. I played every single Silent Hill up till 4? And I've been waiting for the remaster so much.
I was just...
It's okay. I didn't mean to scare you.
Albeit, I'm not too convinced on the facial expressions.
I'm looking for Silent Hill.
I think you should stay away. This town, there's something wrong with it.
Is it
He doesn't
dangerous?
He doesn't look too bad, but what the hell did they do to her?
I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
What the hell? What is going on? It's not even the fact that, like, I don't care about the fact that she, like, quote unquote looks fat or whatever. I mean, people look like what they do, but there's something really uncanny valley about the way she looks. Like, her eyebrows are a different color from her hair. Her eyes look kind of dead and gormless. Like, the head is too big for the body as well. Was this made by university students? I mean, I'm excited for a Silent Hill remaster. And I can look past, like, some shit like this. But it doesn't make me feel very confident if that's the kind of thing we're starting with.
I guess I don't really care if it's dangerous or not.
So long as, like, the spooks are good, so long as, like, Pyramid Head looks like he's ready to peg me, I'm okay with that. As long as the atmosphere is good, so long as the spooks are good, that's all that matters. And of course, you know, the nurses. Why do they make... Because really, if it's just the faces that are going to be bothersome, I can look past that. As long as it still feels like a Silent Hill game.
I'll be good, I promise. Tell him I'll be good, please.
Oh, there he is. Pyramid Head.
No, please.
Yeah, I'm feeling like we're going to be getting a little bit of a disappointment on that one. I almost feel like people will play that and then realize how good the original was.
Capcom announced this next game last December, offering just a glimpse of what's in store for their celebrated franchise. Today, I am...
trust Capcom. Trust Capcom to cheap out and make something that's just terrible. Like, legitimately, Capcom haven't made anything good in years. And then all of a sudden, when the IP was up for renewal... So, Konami, sorry. Trust Konami to fuck up royally. Like, Konami have only ever made pachinko machines in the last, like, 5 years. And then when their IP was up for renewal, they were like, hey, we'll quickly shit out a couple of Silent Hill games to keep the IP for us. But it just looks so half-assed.
I'm so excited to share the first full gameplay trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds.
Yes! Okay. I'm excited. We're going to watch this through. I'm going to be completely silent for the entire trailer. And then I want to watch it back and gawk out at what it is. Because I haven't seen this yet. I want to enjoy it.
As soon as we find a good spot, we can get things set up and ready to go. And then we can...
They heard how everybody hated the handler in Monster Hunter World and said, we'll fix that. You'll want your handler in Monster Hunter 2. Sheesh! Damn! Look at her! That's so... Mwah! 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 Wait a moment. Okay, before we do anything else, and I know I said I wasn't going to pause it, but it's time for the Rule 34 roulette of how much porn is there of this character 5 minutes after release. Monster Hunter Wilds, right? So there are 63 search results. Oh. Madame? Ma'am? Mom. I am weak. I am a weak person. Oh boy. You know, guys, I think this game's gonna be pretty good. I'm getting a good feeling about this game. I am getting a good feeling about this game.
And then we can get started.
This is gonna be great.
You bet.
I hope we find them soon.
Hi, Palm. Of course one of my friends turns up right when I start looking at porn. It's not what it looks like, I promise.
Look!
I'm joking, it's exactly what it looks like. Aw.
Incredible. I've never heard of a Korathnoth herd this big before.
Thanks, Vivi Hop, for the sub.
Spikes on its back.
Thank you. Is that a little baby Puke? Oh, it's a little baby Puke! Okay, sold. I'm in. You know what? The waifu had me on the edge. That just pushed me over the line. That Puke. Yeah, get it. Gimme. Wow. Oh.
Now to lead it away from the pack.
Huh. I didn't realize they put my X in there.
Now to lead it away from the pack. We'll make for the desert.
Right. The sandstorm.
Ooh, cool map.
Now commencing the hunt by order of the guild.
Chat, no. No, stop it. Stop it, you vor files. Stop it right the fuck now. I know what you guys are thinking. I know what you guys are. Stop it. No, this is not my average furry commission. Stop. Because of course there'd be some vor in here. Lick a tongue, lick a tongue. Damn. Oh my god, this looks amazing.
I've selected you as a lead hunter for this expedition.
Thank you, sir.
Oh wow, this looks phenomenal. No, I'm not edible. At least, not with my clothes on. Oh my god, that looks gorgeous. Okay, I want to quickly go back and look at some of the stuff. So first things first, this game looks like what a sequel to Monster Hunter World should be. Like, don't get me wrong, I think Monster Hunter Rise was a great game, but I could never see it as like a sequel, more as like a side game to play alongside Monster Hunter Worlds. Both of them were great, but Monster Hunter World just had so much impact for me. And please, can we just for a moment appreciate how much they knew we hated the handler for Monster Hunter World? Like, you guys know it and I know it, right? The only reason they've made the handler this fucking sexy is because people complain so much about the original handler. No one's going to be complaining about what she says because no one's going to be listening to her. And I can say this with certainty now. There's probably already people working on mods to make her better. Unless like she's the unless she leans into the dumb blonde mentality, at which point, you know, you might not want to, you might end up wanting to feed her to a Rathion. But we can counteract her annoying personality with mods, clearly.
And then we can get started.
This is gonna be great.
God, there's so much to look at in this as well.
You bet.
She's got, oh, look at the little doll on her side.
I hope we find them soon.
Oh my god. And then everything, okay. I said it a second ago, this is what I meant by a sequel. This, to me, feels like it takes everything from Monster Hunter World and dials it up by 10. Like, the openness of the environment, the more dynamic nature of the environment. I can't wait to play this. I literally cannot wait to play this. I hope it comes out on PC at the same time as PlayStation, but we all know it won't. We all know this is going to be a PlayStation first, then PC thing.
Incredible.
I mean, just look how beautiful the environment is. God damn. That was one thing that kind of bugged me in Monster Hunter World, is how every environment feels so claustrophobic. Like, I don't think there's really been a single environment in Monster Hunter World that felt open like this. Like, just making an open vista like this looks amazing.
I've never heard of a Karatnoth herd this big before.
One of them's got big spikes on its back.
Oh, it's so cool. It's cool to see that they're trying to like go more dynamic with the encounters as well. Like, it looks like they've kind of expanded how and what you can engage at a given time.
Right.
But the fact you got multiple of these things, more environmental encounters.
The sandstorm.
Oh, that helmet though, that looks so cool. I wonder what the hell's going on here. Why are they getting sucked into the sand? Is it just like a sand pit, or is there a monster down there? This might be the peak of this entire showcase. I'm excited. I'm so excited. Yeah, maybe it's the Diablos.
Now commence.
I mean, we haven't really seen any like OG monsters. Well, beyond the like baby Puke or whatever, but still.
In the hunt by order of the guild.
That's wild. I love that. Get it? Get it? That's wild. That's wild. Ha 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 ha. Comedy. Okay, time to play the game of Rule 34 Russian roulette once again. Let me just quickly, for the sake of science. So, just for your knowledge, there are currently 63 search results for Monster Hunter Wilds, and Gemma, the female that we saw, the woman, is 32 of those responses. Alma, the girl with the glasses, is 4 of them. There's 1 of your riding mount, because of course furries are that degenerate. Sorry, there's 2 of your riding mount, because furries are that degenerate. But nothing of the slobbery monster. Ah, there's okay. There's more Rule 34 of the sight crit, or whatever it's called, the riding mount, than there is of the humans. Fucking furries. Oh my god. Lickitung finally grew up. Lickitung, Lickitung. That's cool though. The fact that you can use these on the mount as well is kind of decent, kind of fun. Nice. I was gonna say I wasn't quite sure if that's what I was seeing, but it looks like you can swap weapons mid-quest now. Like, I'm assuming that's something to do with your mount. Like, if you go up to your mount, you can carry a second weapon with you that you can swap between. That's so cool!
I've selected you as a lead hunter for this expedition.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, this game just looks fantastic as well. I can't wait to play this. I really cannot wait to play this. Do we know when it's coming out, though? When's it coming? When's it coming? Give us a date. 2025? But it's currently 2024. That's not 2025. Okay, I can live with that. Oh, there is. Oh, okay. Funny how there's still something else after the best thing of the show. Hey. Oh, is this... Wait, this looks kind of cute. What is it?
What did you say your name was?
Mom, can we have Spyro? Yes, darling, you can have Spyro at home. But this is Spyro at home. Okay. Very Ratchet and Clank even. Huh. Literally every video game, all at once, every time, all the time. I mean, it's kind of cool.
Hello.
PlayStation the video game? Thank you, Stroke, for the reset. I will say, this has the same charm as Little Big Planet. Oh, no, not Little Big? What was it called? The one where you're the little guy, the little scrunkly guy, the little yarn ball. A Little Big Planet? Yeah, it's got that same kind of Little Big Planet energy. It's really cute. It looks like they're on, and because it's like, yeah! So because it's literally just PlayStation the video game, they can throw in collabs from all of their like Sony specific game titles. That's really cute, I like it. Is that a fucking PlayStation? This is so meta! Ah yes, legally distinct to Donkey Kong, because fuck you, Nintendo. Okay, this should not be going so hard. Yeah, you know what guys? Finally, the PlayStation has a game. PlayStation finally has a game about itself. You finally have a singular reason to play PlayStation 5. But I'm still gonna say it. I hope this comes out on PC so I can play it. Oh, Shadow of the Colossus reference! Okay. I need to say this. I have never played Shadow of the Colossus, and I really want to. I really want to play Shadow of the Colossus. At some point, I need to go back, and I want to play it on stream. Ah, yes. Legally distinct Deku Tree. Legally distinct Mario Rainbow Road. Freaking Kratos. Legally distinct Disney's Aladdin. Legally distinct Star Wars. Oh wait, are those all the different PlayStation things? Because that's a PlayStation 3. Hold up. Hold the fucking phone. PlayStation 2. PlayStation 3. PlayStation 1. PlayStation 2 Lite. This is so meta. And they've taken, like... like, talk about brand advertisement, but making it the most, like, approachable thing for the gamers. Not only have they convinced the rest of the world that the PlayStation 5 finally has video games, but this is an entirely brand advertisement in of itself. Wouldn't this be funny if this was how they advertised the PlayStation 5? So, PlayStation 6, sorry. Imagine if this, you get to the end of the game and it's like, hey, take a look at the PlayStation 6. Taking, like, a new console debut to the next level. That looks cute. That looks really cute. I like it. All right. Well, that, I'm assuming, is the end of the State of Play. So, thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll hopefully have some up on YouTube relatively soon. I know I'm a little bit late on it, but still, I am so excited for the Monster Hunter. There was some good stuff in here. Some that you kind of just expect to be kind of slop, but that, for the most part, is what you expect from Sony. But this, gimme that Monster Hunter right now. And you damn well know what's going to be my thumbnail. You all know what's going to be my thumbnail. Yep, because we're cultured. We're cultured like that. Bye! Guys, I have needed to pee.